Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I am talking about the next stages I'm going to be doing. As I said previously, I passed I passed my hazard awareness, mod C, and the other multi-choice question. I am now scheduled to start my training to drive class 1, actually physically the training, and it is like you see on the screen, it's HDT. The training consists of stage 1, category C, training without a test. So that'll start middle of March this year. Late start, 11 o'clock ish, so wish me luck. And it's at the Swinton training for HDT. That will cover me for a couple of days, I believe. It's the to the tail end of March, and then a weekend off, and then stage 2 starts on the Monday, which is coming up to the end of that month, and that will be stage 2, category C plus E, training with final test. So that is going to be, I assume, in the class 1 Arctics. On top of that, I do my practical demonstration, module 4, and that is the day before my test. So I pray I get everything right on that, otherwise it's going to mess everything up. And that starts, would you believe, a really difference in time. That starts at 7 AM in the morning. So I'm going to have a strong cup of coffee to get awake, because I think it's about, I'm going to be doing a test drive in later on this next couple of weeks. I think it's about 35-40 minutes away. So it's going to be an early start, but it's not going to be as early when I start doing the job. So I'm praying, I'm hoping that would be it. So by April, I'm praying and hoping I can start looking for a job. So this video is just to tell you where I'm up to at the moment, and if you are a transport manager and you're looking for a newly qualified truck driver, preferably no experience, please send me an email. I'll be very interested in having an interview and showing you what, you know, if I'm up for the job. And the pardon me, this boot camp thing which is on the screen, this HGV training and careers from HDT, they gear up for your, helps you with your medical, glasses, getting your provisional sorted. They even help you with your taco card. They put you in for your training. They put you in for your test. Basically, you don't have to, you just have to turn up and they do everything for you. And once you pass your test, they try, there's a part of the department which tries to find you a job as well. So if you are thinking about doing your training, and like myself, you know, you think 2, 3, 4 grand is Not possible. I can't afford that. Google HGV bootcamp. I think it's still going. And or send HDT an email and ask them directly. You know, say, you know, I believe you've been doing a boot camp. Is it still available? And you know, you might be lucky. They might say, yeah, it's still going. You've got to do a couple of bits of pre tests before they put you in. Bit of maths, a bit of English. Nothing serious. Nothing serious. I passed. And then that's it. You know, they'll tell you yay and nay and start training. And you know, I'm 50 plus. I'm not a young lad, and if I'm prepared to do it in my older years, why won't young ones do it? They do say there's a truck driver shortage. Now, I don't know if that's true. I really don't. Because when I'm going on the website, I'm seeing the same job from 3 different advertisement agencies, suppliers, you know, like such and such who wants a driver. And then you read further down and it's the same company from a different agency or whatever they are, looking for the same driver for the same company. Now, if a company's looking for three or four drivers, and then another agency advertises it 3 or 4 drivers, and another advertising agency advertises it for 3 or 4 drivers, you know, instead of 3 drivers, they end up with 9. Could it be that? Could it be the fact that people are coming out of the industry because the money's gone down? You know, I remember when people were saying, oh, it's good money, you know, you'll get 35, 40, 50 grand a year, and it's you sat on your backside and it's a doddle, you know. Now, it might have been before COVID, but everywhere I'm looking for jobs, you know, there's nothing close to that, you know. Tramping, you know, you might get 25, 30 grand, might, if you're fully qualified and you've got experience. For people like me, I'll be getting the dregs of all the jobs. The jobs what people don't want, or the jobs that, you know, pay absolutely garbage because they know I'm looking for experience. I think it's unfair that the insurance companies keep the cost high for new drivers. How can new drivers get the experience? How can they get driving under the belt? You know, you pass your test, you could be sat there for 5, 6, 7, 8 months, you know, and then get a job, and then you forgot everything. It would be nice if the companies would offer new qualified drivers and say, look, all right, you're a newly qualified driver, because you're new, I'll give you a try, but what happens if we reduce your wages for 6 months to subsidise some of the insurance? Now, depending on what you get in the first place, I'd be interested in that, you know, just to get 6 months of experience. I think, you know, for 6 months, and then get that under your belt, and then you know, you've got a bit of a chance to find a job. When I was a joiner in the 80s, you did your apprenticeship, you did 3-4 years in an apprenticeship, and then as soon as you pass your qualification as an apprentice, they said, right, your job's finished here, we've paid for you to do your training, we've given you some skills, go out in the world and learn your trade. You know, that was a common thing when I was a kid. You know, you've got your apprenticeship, jog on, learn your trade. That was the good old days in my eyes. You had to learn your trade, and then you had to stand up on your own 2 feet. But this day and age, the encouragement is not there for companies. You know, you've got a couple of companies. I believe Stobart is looking for, will recruit new drivers, and they'll put a driver with you for the first week so you know what you're doing. Good idea. You know, why can't other companies do it? You know, I've sent applications form off saying I'm going in for my test. You know, is there any chance that once I pass my test there's a job vacancy? You know, can you let me know? And I keep getting back, sorry, not enough experience. Sorry, not enough experience. Sorry, not enough experience. Yeah, no experience. Yeah. How the blinking hell am I going to get experience when companies don't support the new people in the industry? You know, them are the companies who are crying out for drivers, and they're not helping the newly qualified drivers. You plant the seed and then you let it grow, and at this precise moment in time, the big companies are not planting the seeds and not helping it grow, and it's partly their fault and the insurance companies that drivers can't get jobs. So I know it's a bit of a sticky wicket conversation this, but that's my views. Granted, I'm not a qualified driver. Somebody might turn around and leave a message on this saying you're talking a load of BS. You know, it's the conditions, it's the work, it's the wage, it's this, that and the other. Yeah, the conditions are crap. Yes, I believe some places it is crap. Some companies won't pay for you to park safely, so you have to go on to laybys or pay yourself. Wonder what'd happen if your curtains got slashed and or your gear got pinched. Would they be happy then? Let me think. Don't know how much curtains are. Must be more than 30-40 quid, because that's what the truck stops charge. You know, somebody steals the diesel. What is it, 500-600 quid for a tank of diesel? A lot more than 35-40 quid. Keeping your drivers safe, giving the drivers something, you know, safe to go to, i.e. so you can have a shower, a wash, a decent meal if you want one, unless you cook inside the van. People working for you will stay because they're happy. You know, please like and subscribe. Thank you. Please like and subscribe. Everybody helps to promote this channel. The more you give me thumbs up, YouTube sees it. Even, I think, thumbs down, but thumbs up are better. Subscribe. Please tell your friends about this channel. You know, I think I've got 53 now. You know, I'm only a few hundred away from getting it to work. I think minimum success is 500, and then I can start pushing out bits and pieces a bit more. So once again, please like and subscribe. I really hope you'll stick around. Give these a call if you fancy giving it a go. What have you got to lose? All right, thank you. Cheers. Thank you to my friends like Bushy on tour. John, keep up the good work. Look forward to seeing your next video. And have a cheeky cup of coffee for me. All right, mate. Bye-bye.